Hey everybody, happy Friday. Happy J. Cole album release day. For those of you that didn't know, he dropped an album last night called The Off Season. So I listened to it a few times last night and again this morning. Lyrically, I believe I could sit here and say I think it's his best album. I would put it above Forest Hills Drive. However, I would put Forest Hills Drive collectively as a better album than this one. Penmanship wise, I think this new one gets it, but I think the peak for him is Forest Hills Drive. I don't think he's ever going to beat that, but great album nonetheless. Definitely go check it out. But that kind of leads right into the certified slapper of the week. So I'm gonna do a little different this week. I really feel like I could have picked a few songs from J. Cole's album, but I didn't want to do that for a few reasons. Mainly because I don't want the slapper of the week to be some mega superstar or someone that everyone knows and knows they're dropping. However, this could change in the future, but for this week I wanted to do something different. So that's kind of main reason. One, it's not going to be a J. Cole song. Two, there was a lot of great music that came out last night, but nothing really had that it factor. Nothing came out to me in the first 15 to 30 seconds and was like, you know what, this is it. So, I kind of contemplated a few different things. I thought about maybe not doing the slapper of the week. After about 2 seconds, I said, fuck that. I got to give the people what they want. So, it didn't matter if I had to pull out the old MacBook and, fire up GarageBand and make a beat and drop some bars for you guys. I was getting you guys the fucking slapper of the week. So, came up with another idea. So I kind of did some digging and I went back to last July and found a song that I knew within the first 15 seconds that this was the fucking song of the last summer. So, it's gonna be the slapper of the week for me, and I still love this song. I listen to it on the daily. It's Feel Good by Fresco Trey. It's kind of a mosh pit of genres. It's got an awesome guitar sound, laid back beat, and he raps over it. I'm sure most of you haven't heard it, so go check it out. I think the song's awesome, and I kind of hope it suffices for the slapper of the week this week for you guys. But after that, next up, we kind of got a little 2-for-1 action with Bryce Vine. So he dropped an EP last night called Mixed Feelings. So just 2 songs on it, nothing crazy. Got pretty excited about this a couple weeks ago when he mentioned he was going to be dropping some new music. Been a big fan of him since college. So I think the best one of these 2 is The Game. So that's with Thutmose. That's probably my favorite of the 2 so far. So definitely go check that little EP out. I thought both those songs were really good. Next up, we have His and Hers. So this is Internet Money, Don Toliver, Gunna, and Lil Uzi Vert. Another Don Toliver song, so apologize if you're not a big fan of him, but I am. His voice just kind of brings me in. Great song, awesome features. Hope you guys like this one as much as I do. Lastly, I couldn't leave out my boy, but Nicki Minaj dropped a song last night with Drake and Lil Wayne. Kind of flashback to like 2012, 2013, YMCMB days. So the song's called Seeing Green. Holy shit, the song is freaking awesome. It's about 6 minutes long. No chorus. They just go verse for verse for verse, back to back to back. And if you recognize the beat, it's from Twitter actually. When I first heard it, I was like, I know this beat, and I thought maybe it was like a sample or someone else used it. Some guy posted a video on Twitter like a year or 2 years ago, and the caption was just like, "Who would you want on this beat?" So I thought that was pretty cool that they obviously reached out to that guy and got a pack of beats from him and some random ass guy on Twitter and got this fucking sick ass beat from him, and they just murdered it for 6 minutes. So all the verses are awesome, but super cool if you ask me. For a way to make a song. So go check that one out. That kind of wraps up my favorite songs that came out from last night. Some honorable mentions there. Like I said earlier, there was a shit ton of music that dropped last night, so there's going to be a lot more in here. First up, I got Migos. So their song's called Straightening. Lyrically, I think it's one of their best songs ever, which is kind of strange that I'm putting one of their best songs, in my opinion, in here. I think I'm going to attribute it to that. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say that a little burnt out from Migos. They kind of had their time and their songs all sound very similar. However, this one I would definitely put above the rest of them, just because I think lyrically this is their best song, and it kind of gets overshadowed by the Nicki Minaj song, the Drake song, J. Cole's album. So it definitely is not going to get any publicity near is probably what it should be, but great song nonetheless. Next up, we have an album by the Black Keys. So it's more of a soul, blues, jazz sound to these guys, if you've never heard of them. They dropped an album. Listened to a few songs, obviously not all of them, because there was way too much music last night to fit in the few hours that I've been up this morning and last night. But if you like the Black Keys, or if you like, blues, jazz music, go check them out. I thought the album was pretty good from what I listened to so far. Next up, we have our first slow song for, these videos. It's called Sad Songs and Waltzes. It's by Cody Johnson and Willie Weed Smoker Nelson. So this one definitely deserves a mention. I thought it was an awesome song. Again, it's a very slow song. I've always liked listening to Willie, and Cody Johnson's got a good voice as well. So if you're not afraid of the slow songs, or if you like the slow songs, this one's probably going to be for you. Go check that one out. Next up, we got Some Things Never Change by Flatland Cavalry. So these guys have Americana country sound, probably similar to like Alabama a little bit. It's a lead single from their next album that's dropping 4th of July, I believe. So I thought that was a good song. Go check that one out. Next up, we have I Like That, T-Pain and Kehlani. I've always loved me some T-Pain, going back to the old days, Time Machine, 69, Bartender, you name it. His voice is crazy good, actually. If you've never heard him without autotune, go on YouTube and look him up without autotune. It's insane. You honestly will sit back and think, why did he ever use autotune? His voice is legit that good. But yeah, that was a good song. I like that one too. Definitely has an old T-Pain sound to it. And then lastly, we have Red Handed by Loud Luxury and Thutmose. So Thutmose is a newer guy. He was on a song for that new Spider-Man, the anime movie that came out either last year or the year before. So he was on the soundtrack for that. That's kind of what put me onto him, and I like how he sounds and everything. And Loud Luxury is just a good DJ. So great song. That kind of wraps up what came out this week. I hope you guys enjoy the tunes. Next week, I hope we have a certified slapper that is a new song. But either way, if it's not a new song, I got you guys covered. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the tunage, more importantly. Hopefully see you guys soon and see you guys bumping these new tunes. So, peace.